All right, so this is part D on number 3 of the FRQs, and it's talking about the ship, but it's a whole new function. So the total number of gallons of water used by the passengers on the ship is modeled by the function g, and g is defined as 120t times the square root of t for 0 to 8 on the t, and t is the number of hours since boarding began. We're going to find G prime of 4, which is the rate at which passengers use the water in gallons per hour at time t equals 4. Now, I'm not really sure why G of t is written this way, except just to make it a little bit more difficult for you. But the first thing I would do is rewrite the square root of t as t to the 1/2. Then you can add the exponents and write g of t as 120t, and then when you add those exponents, it would be to the 3/2. All right, and then g prime of t, we're just going to use the power rule. So we're going to multiply by the power and then subtract 1 from the power. All right, and I'm just going to simplify that down just a little bit. So this is a non-calculator, so you would simplify that by 2, so that it ends up being 60 times 3, which is 180. And then I would write that as the square root of t, probably. And then finally, the last thing we would want to do is put 4 in for t. So that's going to be 180 times 2, and that's going to be 360 gallons per hour.